Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Off the play fake on first down to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the catch. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. From the gun, the ground game. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Hand off from the shotgun. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got the first down and more. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give on the inside. Turning it on. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. 1st down for this offense. Power football with the run. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. He'll try to do it himself.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
And there is no secret about it. Line up in goal line formation. I'm going to run the ball down your throat. My guys are more physical than you. 6 points on the play.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Snags a quick pass on the left.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. In the gun end, looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Ross. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Sends it back in motion. Oh, better look out! They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Running back searching for a hole. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on on 2nd and 4. From the gun, running back gets to give. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Use the play fake, now to throw. Floating away. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
And no doubt, he can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants. Buy time and throw the football, but you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snagged in the middle. It's Ross.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Using the quick game. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of 1st downs, now out close to midfield. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Richmond. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Richmond. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And after that, best thing you can do, run it away. Here comes the special teams. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the back over the middle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Gets the back moving. Got a little space. Inside the 30. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He's looking deep. Looking for the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea what's coming next.
1st and goal, and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here, he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost the race.
Getting set for the point after. after the extra point. They've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Taking it the other way. And he'll take this one all the way home and into the end zone for a touchdown.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. From the gun. Give on the inside. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The completion short of the sticks, it's 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he coughed it up, and good thing he got it back himself.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got it on the run. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Quickly complete. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Hooks. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on second down. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Going right to work up top. Trying to escape and get it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now on second down. Got his man on the right. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Takes the easy throw in the flat. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Wide open downfield. Hauls it in and takes it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he tacks on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Morris. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw again. Caught in the backfield. It's Richmond. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. To the air on first down. The screen. He's got wheels. Still on his feet at the 45. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Wants to fire on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Morris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. A shot toward the end zone. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He's got his man across the middle. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man in the middle. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Time to take a shot. Holds it in on the left. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Richmond. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Caught in the backfield. It's Richmond. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Looking to throw on first down. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Got room on the return. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Most defenses are lucky if you have 1 good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Complete to start this drive. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. to the gun. The running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He'll keep it himself. And he's still running after the move. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it down the middle. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Baxter. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. The give on the option. Makes one man miss. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Give to the back. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker. It's Ross. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Ross. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw again. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. A 4-point game at 35-31. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes with the return. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. He unleashes a long one. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got him downfield. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam, that defender's right in your face.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Complete downfield. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Now from inside the red zone. It's complete to the right. Made a defender miss. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you got to have that clock in your head, man. You get inside the 5-yard line, you better get rid of the ball. You better see it and throw it. He does a bad job holding on to the football. The defense makes the sack and puts him in third and long.
Big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here. They want to dance their way in on third and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. No good. And it is still a 4-point deficit. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Finds a little space. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Finds his tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They go to the ground. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. He's got an open man. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. He's in for the touchdown.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Coming out with it, it's Hooks. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fakes to grab. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Works the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wants to go up top on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Backed up now. Here's second and long. The play action fake. Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the opening one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll run the sneak for it. The defense was ready for that sneak attempt. They sealed up every crevice, nowhere to go.
And you know it's a predictable situation. You know it's short yardage. They want to run the quarterback sneak. Got to get penetration. And linebackers, boy, they got to jump over the pile, go meet him in the backfield. Nice job on the D.
And you wonder if mechanically something is off with this kicker. That's now his second missed field goal of the day. And guys, we've got almost perfect conditions to kick the football. I'm not sure what's going on.
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Russ. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Motion from the back. Reads it, fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Richmond. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Ball marked at the 26. It's first and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Trying to run, it's Morris. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The short hands, it's Richmond. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Off the play fake on first down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab down the middle. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. To the air on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Dumps it to the back. Working that left side now. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Got his man in the middle. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabs it in the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Trying play action. Snagged out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's caught. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to him. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner is stopped. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is